Yeah. Okay, hear that guitar riff? Welcome to an episode of Ground Floor where we can agree to disagree, still be family. That's the theme song. What Up, Dog? My second album, JLE World. Unmused copyright and Mute Nut, Facebook or wherever. I'm your host, JLE. We got Jerome. Need to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. That a boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Let's get it.
And bring to the stage the former co-host of Sports Line with JLE. She got her cup, folks. So you watch Sports Line, you know it's about to be fun. Marte.
Hey.
What's good with you?
Hey, what's going on?
She over there with that cup. What you got in that cup?
That cup water.
Uh-oh. It'll get you. Good thing you at the crib. Hey, good thing you at the crib.
Good thing. Hallelujah, Lord.
Today's title is Why Don't You Like You? Jerome shot me some videos of one where people are doing surgery to get dimples, and another video about a dude who had a restraining order from an ex, did over 30 surgeries to look like someone totally different to try to date her again. I don't know what's wrong with our people. What's y'all thoughts on all this craziness in the world?
Well, I will admit that when I was in my 20s, okay, I'm in my 40s now, but when I was in my 20s, I had a phase where I wanted different piercings, okay. I won't disclose all the piercings I've had in my lifetime, but needless to say, the only piercings I got left is in my earlobes, okay, and that's it. But the reality is, I too used to want some of those dermal piercings where they either come down like the center of your chest or rib cage area or down like your vertebrae. I thought it was so cute. I also think the dimple piercings are cute, but here's the difference. The piercings I've had and the piercings that are embedded in your skin, those dermal piercings where you can only get them surgically removed, no thank you. Like, I like having the ones where I could take out, put back in, replace, and remove altogether. So again, I don't have any of those piercings anymore, but I think it's a phase. But you know, what could be something simple could turn into something extreme or unnecessary had you just not went through with the procedure altogether. I think in this age and era, everybody wants to take body modification to the extreme, and that's the problem. You know what I mean? If you're just trying to tweak here or there and be done, it's like, okay, cool. But when you want to, like you said, change who you are and be somebody unrecognizable. Like, I know a girl I used to go to high school with, I didn't even know that was her. By the time we did that last reunion, I'm like, okay, I wouldn't have known that was the same person I went to high school with. I mean, we all pretty much look the same. Obviously, we didn't aged or whatever, but she was unrecognizable to me. Like, I don't, none of her features reminded me of who she was and what I remember her to be. And I don't know. Like, I don't really know where I stand with it. I just know that it's not for me. But, you know, to each his own. That's how I feel about it.
Jerome?
So Jeff, I thought because Tay hit on the dimple piercings. I thought it was people having cosmetic surgery to create dimples in their cheeks.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
So my stance is, go ahead.
I thought they was putting the actual dermal piercings in, but you're talking about
surgically.
Yeah. So they're actually the current phase right now that's going on, trend, I should say. Women are going out here actually going, like somebody that doesn't naturally have dimples. They're going out there having cosmetic surgery to get dimples on both sides of their cheek. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot of women out here doing goddamn BBL. So shit, I'd rather they get the goddamn dimples than to take their body through these damn BBL horror stories, Lord.
That's
Listen,
why I titled it, Why Don't You Like You?
that's the reason why where I was going with this. It's so much out here right now that the women are doing, and it's getting to a point to where enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand that, when we came up, girls used to have a little ponytail, whatever they call it, quick weave. I don't give a damn these names y'all have, but they would go get the little ponytail. They would go and get the weaves. We've been used to that. We used to the wigs. We used to makeup. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, don't go out there and be wearing casket makeup if that's what you're gonna do. Because, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to be out here wearing layers of makeup to where you look like a totally different person, and everything. But BBLs is killing people. It's so many people that have lost their lives, having that particular surgery. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people who, I don't care if you the flattest of the flat, if you was a big girl, you lost weight, if whatever the case, I just say put in the work, squats, and do all the different things, and you will see it. How do I know? I went to Michigan State. I knew several volleyball girls. I seen them when they came in freshman year. I seen them by the time we got to senior year. Put in the work. You don't have to do all of this BBL thing. You may not look like Buquisha in them because they was born with that naturally. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, do some natural stuff. Don't go out here and lose your life trying to, live for likes, as I call it. That's the world we live in now. People on social media.
Okay, but boom. Okay, now that's a very good point that you just said right at the end there. Doing all of these things for likes from people you don't even know, who could care less about you, but you so fixated on being in the know, being popular, going viral, or doing all these things for social media. Y'all, this is why, again, I'm not on social media. I could care less what people think. I don't need people in my business following me, trying to see who, what, when, where, why in my life. But unfortunately, in this time, especially with the generation after us and beyond, we didn't grow up with that shit. So I feel like a lot of our generation or before us is not into all those things. It's these new generation era of people who need to follow somebody, who need to be influenced by somebody, who need to get a false sense of reality of what self-love and acceptance of ourselves and loving on ourselves is about. It's like it's too much concern about being in the know, in the in crowd, keeping up with other people. And I just never been one of those people. And I feel like that has a very big play on why you see so many body modifications and people going out to get all these things. They're trying to keep up with the next influencer who did their body modification, and then they start getting money or getting attention or all these things. It's just like, again, it starts with self-love and self-confidence. It's like you don't really see that enough anymore. I had my daughter. It took Cat Williams stand up years ago after I had my daughter for me to finally embrace these goddamn tiger stretch marks that I got from her ass. He said, if a man can't accept that either you was big and got small, or small and got big and got them stretch marks, then shame on him, because I'm still fucking. Now, again, after that moment, I said, okay, I'm not going to blame my daughter no more for these goddamn stretch marks that I got that look like the goddamn tiger or a bear just scratched this way down my goddamn stomach. And it's 19 years later, and I ain't got rid of them motherfuckers, okay? I had to learn how to just accept this is a part of who I am, and I'ma still love on me. And goddamn it, whatever man coming to the fore, he gonna have to accept that. Goddamn it, I got stretch marks. Now deal with it. Shit. I'm just saying.
Now, you do have some people in our generation who get the surgeries as well for their stomach to get smaller because they probably got traumas from their parents calling them fat or something.
We
It's just,
all goddamn traumas, Lord. Just
I mean, a lot of people do, and they haven't really truly
dealt
caught
with it. That's
because
the problem. Deal with your
like
trauma
you,
appropriately, professionally, okay?
yeah,
On a healthy level.
yeah, you gotta look in the mirror and like what you see because
Period.
you can do all this and you still look in the mirror. So
Period.
for the world, you might look like you awesome, but you might be crying and drinking yourself to death almost
Yeah.
behind closed doors because you still don't like what you see in the mirror. Whether
Mhm.
parents shamed you or was bullied, or you want to be in the in crowd because you don't feel adequate as yourself. And God made you dope as is. I mean, if you want to tighten up some things, sure, you can do some different eating habits, different fluids in your body, hit the gym. But all the nip tucking everybody doing is kind of sad.
Well, I watched this one show the other day. I forget which app I was on watching or whatever. I don't know if it was like Hulu or Peacock. It was probably Peacock, but I was watching this show and this guy changed his eyes. You know how they got that trend now too. People are changing their irises and eye colors, okay,
Wow.
by putting this dye in their iris and
Oh,
potentially making them at risk to go blind and all type of things.
mm-mm-mm.
And even after this man changed his eye color, he was still unhappy with all the other traumas he had before he changed his goddamn eyes. Again, work on you and the not just the outer physical you, the inner psychological, physiological, all the things that is troubling you and burdening you, because guess what, it doesn't matter what exterior fix you have, when you still have interior internal traumas and problems, it's gonna still be there. I don't care how small you are, I don't care if you got dimples or not, I don't care if you got a BBL or not, I don't care if you had a sex change or not, I don't care if you changed your eye color or not, you're going to still have them same traumas that's going to keep eating you up from the inside out. But guess what? Every time you make all these exterior changes, you're going to have to deal with all those exterior problems. So again, all them stories I watched on that show for all these people who kept trying to modify their body, thinking it was going to make them feel better about themselves. Okay. All it did was lead to them having to deal with more traumas and more drama, because now these things that you're injecting in your body and filling up your body with is starting to reject. Our body knows what's natural for us and what's not. And
Mhm.
after a period of time, it starts to respond accordingly. So it's just like, was it really worth it? Okay. Because the masses are being affected. I'm not saying that every last single case of people who have cosmetic surgeries are dealing with issues, because some are lucky enough not to have to deal with the consequences of that. But the majority and the masses are. So it's like, at what point does people recognize and understand was this really a priority, or like for the long term, or was this just a short term abrupt decision, which ultimately seems like is the case. These people are just deciding like, oh, you know what, I didn't got a couple extra dollars, I'm gonna get this done, or I didn't did this, so now I'm gonna go and get this done, and they're not thinking about all the long-term ramifications for all these things that really is not changing anything. Like, it really isn't at the end of the day. So I don't know, again, it's just not something for me. But I feel like my daughter at 19 has just been through so many different like body disturbance issues, to the point where now I look at her and I just be like, you're so skinny. Like, I've asked her 1,000 times, like, have you like tried Ozempic? Have you like injected yourself? Or like, I'd be really trying to understand, like, what are you doing or not doing to keep losing this amount of weight to the point where it's like there's no fat on your body, period. Like, that's a problem. Like, our body needs fat for fuel. Okay. Now, granted, there's good fat, there's bad fat, just like there's good sugars and bad sugars, but it's about how we go about it. Like, we need to be more healthy and productive about the decisions and choices we're making for our body, because we don't get a redo. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
yeah, you could go to a botch, they got all these botch surgery shows too, where you're trying to fix what you tried modifying before and it just backfire. And even with that comes more problems. So it's just like, just take care of yourself, even if that means that you're not going to be the perfect size or the perfect shape or figure. Like, just take care of your body so that it could sustain you. Like, I don't know, people aren't thinking about it in terms of health. They're just thinking about what society feels about what they're seeing and what they're looking at. And I just think that it's just so sad. I may have been body shamed growing up or bullied or whatnot about my weight, but it never changed how I felt about myself. And that's why I'm just saying it matters how we feel about ourselves. Because if we loved ourselves a little bit more, we wouldn't search and reach for all these extra measures to feel like we're accepted by other people or like we're better because now we're accepted. I don't know. It's very sad, but it seems like it's getting worse. Is my opinion on it.
Hey,
It's getting
listen.
really worse.
Hey, you touched on a lot, and I can attest to what you're saying. Being there, I'd never forget that summer. You was like, "I'm gonna lose this weight before I go back to school this next year." You know what I'm saying? And you put in the work. You stop eating all the bull. Yeah, you started.
When I was
You
in high school, yeah.
Yeah. You started eating all the right stuff, and doing the right things, and you lost that weight. And you did what you're supposed to do the right way. You didn't do nothing, crazy. Like how you said, they got exhibit out there now. It's like the problem right now. We live in a generation, both male and female. We live in a generation where people want instant gratification.
Instant gratification, Jerome. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
they
it
want
right
yeah,
there.
we living with a microwave generation. It's
Period.
like you walk past that mirror, oh, I got a big stomach. Instead of busting, see, a lot of people think that they got to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Listen to me, folks. 80% of you having that big stomach that you don't like, 80% is what you're eating. If you change your lifestyle, your diet, and everything from breakfast to lunch to dinner to what you snacking on to what you drinking, I'm talking alcohol, pop, everything in between. If you change that, because your body processes sugar and turns it into fat. If you get rid of the sugar, the breads, it's a lot of stuff that I can put y'all on, and you will see a different person 6 months from now. When you see yourself in October, you will say, "Who the hell is that?" Because nobody's seen you looking like that for so like. But Marte said something that was big on there about people loving themselves, and people focus so much now on that exterior and wanting to have likes and wanting to be approved and wanting to be this. You got people lightening their skin.
Yep.
You got people out here, like she said, doing the eyeball thing. You got people out here. It's kind of like I tell people all the time, yeah, they got penis enlargements out here. At this point in the game, you're gonna get what the hell you're gonna get. I came up with a saying a long time ago. If I can't reach it, I can hit it.
What's wrong with your stupid ass?
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, if you want the 10-inch dude, don't come over here. That ain't gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna be me. You know what I'm saying?
PSA for America. Thank God the motherfucker is married and she's satisfied with his ass. Okay, now
Hey,
PSA.
married, single, and damn different don't matter. At the end of the damn day, when you come on this side, you gonna get what the hell you gonna get. You don't like it, get the hell on. Cause my
Yeah.
thing is, I'm not trying to be living my life based off of what you give a damn about. Because my thing is, I don't live for likes. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, the traumas, that was a big thing. Because you could do all of that, but you ain't thinking about the stuff that comes with all of that. You ain't talking about how many times you got to go back to the doctor because you're having discomfort and you feeling the pains and you having all these different
you're
things.
not feeling well and all those things.
And look at this too. You know, it's a lot of things I wish I knew how to do. Like if I would have went out there and knew how to sing, I would have damn been singing in school, like, you know, coming up. But that wasn't my thing. So it's like, it's certain things we got to just stop it with all of this trying to, like I said, the microwave generation, all the instant gratification, y'all got to stop. Enough is enough. Stick to y'all makeup, ladies. Stick to your damn weaves. Stick to the wigs. Stick to the braids.
I had a person tell me one time.
Oh man.
That her man at the time, she was like, oh, he was going on and on about you and this, that, and the third. And I said, well, she's fat, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh. I said, oh, okay. So that, first of all, lets me know how you feel about me. Okay. But the fact that that's your man and he intimidated you about how I infected him, it's like, oh, okay, well, that should let you know it's not about the size, the color, the this or that, or whatever you must have thought you had as an advantage over me. At the end of the day, I'm so comfortable with myself that I could attract whomever. It doesn't matter if I'm a size 3 or I have a certain shape or whatever. I ain't never had no motherfucking ass, but it ain't never stopped me from getting nobody. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, you know, that's like, even when a person said to me, oh, why are you still single? Bitch, I'm single because I'm choosy. I'm not single because I can't have nobody. I just can't seem to get anybody that I actually want. But at the end of the day, like, it's my decision. Why does it affect you if I don't have somebody? It's not like I haven't had people or I don't know how to get a man, or clearly in the other case I just claimed, I could clearly attract the next bitch man. Like, at the end of the day, like, I move how I move and can't nobody dictate how, why, when, where, or why. And I feel like if more people got to that place where they're comfortable enough with themselves and they're not so quick to give a fuck. I'm sorry. Like, at the end of the day, stop giving a fuck about what others perceive of you or expect out of you or think you should be or have or do or any of that shit. Again, I get my blessings because I'm thankful for all the things I have. I'm not looking for more. I'm not reaching beyond what I feel like I've worked for or I'm entitled to. Like, at the end of the day, I stay in my lane, and I feel like more people need to do the same. Like, quit trying to keep up with the Joneses. Quit trying to be so quick to impress other people. Again, love on yourself. Appreciate your worth. Okay. And what you're supposed to have will come. And at the end of the day, if the next person ain't cool with what you look like, what you got, where you going in life, whatever the fuck, so be it. And move on. But unfortunately, a lot of people are not like that. Not in this day and time. Like Jerome said, with this instant gratification type of mentality. No, shit don't just fall in your lap. Or when we was growing up, they say money don't fall off trees, or, you know, all these sayings they had when we was growing up. Like, it's so pivotal to what this type of generation is going through. Like, they don't understand hard work or ethics or self-respect and self-love. They don't understand those concepts because they've been convinced with all these algorithms that this is how you should look, this is what you should feel, this is what you need to do to get X, Y, and Z. And it's just so misconstrued, and it's very sad that
And
that's the society we're in.
It might not be popular, but I don't give a damn. You need to be at least 150. If I slap you on the ass, I don't want to hurt my hand because you skin and bone. I know you want to be healthy, bless you, good Lord, but get the hell on. I need some ass. The ego trip. I hit on the ass, that shit jiggle like, yes, I'm talking about. Every man knows what brother talking about right now. So
well, yeah, because again, Jeff, I just told my daughter, and I didn't have no shame about it because she grown now. I ain't had no shame. I said, London, at this point, you don't have no cushion for the pushing. There's nothing to grab onto. There's nothing to like.
You know?
I'm sorry, like
they know, like man, they know. There's a reason women eating all that junk food, hitting the gym. So when they put them things on, that ass jiggle to right to left, and dudes be like, "Damn!"
Again, when people get brainwashed and convinced to believe that they're supposed to look a certain way or have a certain amount of status and a certain amount of this or that, it's like they just can't appreciate the inner self. Again,
people love Marilyn Monroe, a lot of women today, but she was considered plus size in her era, and she was the baddest bitch everybody was chasing. Even the president, JFK at that time.
Even the president, okay.
So y'all forget she was considered plus size.
Yep.
Ass, titty, hips, Coke bottle, and you want to be 110 because amazing. No, I'm sorry. Olive oil is not sexy. I'm sorry.
I know.
No shade to the skinny people, but you gotta have some courage with that thing, man.
Hey, and listen at this. When it comes to men with the women, Marte brought up a good point that she ain't heard what dudes hollering at her over the years. She's choosing to be single at this point. And until the right person come along. But my thing is, the times that we in right now, like she was saying, you got people out here seeing all these things on social media for the trend, and you got some people who were athletes that was thick. Now they looking like they on crack, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm sitting up here looking at like, who is that? Like, what are you doing?
I call people like that Ozempic face.
Yeah, they out here looking anorexic, and I get if somebody got a terminal illness and you look in a certain way, or everybody got a goal. You know what I'm saying? If you was a BBW coming up and you say, "Hey, I want to get down to 180," you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Blush.
Oh, see, Blush, yeah, hey, Blush, you right, Serena.
You got those commercials.
I seen Serena. I'm looking like, man, who is that? Because I'm not used to seeing her like that, and it's just. That's the times we in right now, and it's kind of like I just wish we'll put a pause. If anybody gonna listen to from a male's perspective, ladies, don't compete. Y'all competing with other women. Y'all got these damn Muppet baby eyelashes that nobody give a damn about. Dudes is not talking about no damn bar and sports and at the barbershop. I want my girl to go and get these giraffe eyelashes. Stop that shit unless y'all got a photo show. A shoot or something. Don't nobody want to see that stupid ass shit. Like some of y'all ladies, it look cool, but some of y'all ladies taking it to the extreme. I go to the bar and turn right back out. Like, man, I'm good, man. I don't want no drink. I don't want no damn. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing in this spot, man. Because we can deal with the weed. We can deal with the ponytail. We can deal with all that. We can deal with the makeup. Just don't be super caked up. You know what I'm saying? Some people go get their makeup done every weekend at MAC and what's the other one? Sephora and all these places. That's cool. Do your thing. But don't go out here about to lay on the table under that, knife with this BBL because you don't know the ramifications and the hell you're going to catch after that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I always tell everybody, if you're going to do any cosmetic thing, the thing that's going to matter to anybody, including yourself, is your damn teeth. That's going to be important. and your damn hygiene. Don't come over here smelling like you know what, because I'm gonna be gone. Soon as you, I just had a bad day. I came off my cycle. Get your ass out of my damn crib, smelling like this, because don't nobody want to smell that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take care of yourself as a female, and the dude got to take care of himself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be clean. You know what I'm saying? So I always say, you doing some dental enhancements, you ain't gonna hear nothing bad from me. But all these damn giraffe eyelashes, BBLs, all this other stuff, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta really chill.
Well, my last coworker, first of all, she wasn't even like in the place where she should have even been considering a BBL, but in her mind, she was convinced that's what she wanted and needed, and whatever the case may be. And sure as shit, she get the BBL surgery, and then within like a few weeks, I'm gonna say like maybe 2-3 weeks after her surgery, she ended up having to go in and get a bowel surgery because after that BBL, she ended up developing what they call an ileus. And what that means is basically you got blocked bowels, nothing is moving. They had to go in there and basically cut her open down her stomach. And I'm like, see, now all these dreams of wearing these little crop tops and all these things, now that's out because now you got this big ass scar from this gastric surgery you had to then right after that go in and have because your goddamn bowels got blocked up. Like, again,
It's unfortunate.
I just feel that just as much as a person, these, because most of them are women. There's some men who go and have these body modification surgeries too, but the masses are women. And yes, it starts with self-love and appreciating yourself, because when you do that, the next person would appreciate it too. But there's a lot of you men out here who's searching for these women with these big asses and these big titties and all these things, and going for the Instagram models and all of that. And that needs to stop too. I mean, again, have some class, men, on who y'all choosing to select and deal with. And women, have more self-respect for yourself. And I feel like you need to do these things to get a man, because as you just
No, you
heard
don't.
from the men on the show, they really not looking for all of that, but there's some men who are. So that's the next problem too. Like, when does the men stop searching and inboxing and DMing all these women who got these BBLs and DMing them to get their number and to go out? Like, that's the problem too.
And these dudes out here, because the other video you sent about,
hey, I was that's gonna lead us to that next.
And he had like 30 surgeries, look like someone different to date his ex. Take your L. If the person don't want you, it's a billion plus people out here. Someone else will.
That someone else will.
You listen to the devil way too much to go become a Decepticon in real life to try to get this person. And the dude look like the same damn person, just with dreads. Like, she ain't stupid, man. You still look the same.
Well, have y'all watched that?
You got braids. Like, oh my goodness.
Have you watched the series called Beauty? I think it was on Hulu. I want to say. I think it maybe aired on FX too, but it was with Ashton Kutcher. And
I know what you're talking about. I saw a
trailer. I feel like y'all, anybody that's watching this show tonight and discussing this topic, y'all really need to watch that series Beauty, because it hit direct on the nail of what we're discussing right now and the extremes that people will take to modify themselves to the point where they feel like it's going to change their entire lives. And unfortunately, it changed for the worse. It doesn't get better.
Fake news. It ain't real.
Period. Okay, so again, everybody watching, anybody having an opinion on this topic, y'all need to watch that show Beauty, because it just hits home on everything we're talking about right now.
Beauty. No, hey, and my thing is, because the dude did 30 surgeries to look like a different dude. I'm sorry, as a lady, And when you dating somebody, everybody got a birthmark. You know what I'm saying? So let's say he had a birthmark on his chest, as soon as he take that shirt off, she gonna be looking like, wait a minute, what's the irony of that's him? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with some of these dudes today, because these dudes are. I'm reading far too many stories like this, and some are ending real bad for the young ladies. They being unalived because you got real stalkers out here. You got people who don't know how to move on. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want to be with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? The relationship became toxic. It doesn't have, I always tell people that it's not always physical abuse. Sometimes men are doing mental and emotional abuse. And that's just as bad as the damn physical abusive relationships or domestic abuse relationships. So if she want to leave, allow that young lady to leave. You know what I'm saying? Take your L and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole other situation, but you're right.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all how many L's I had to take from middle school all the way up to damn college. You know how many girls I went up to, wanting their number, wanting to take them on a date. Oh, you too skinny for me. Like, damn, man. And you know what that did for me? I used to always get people say, oh, I need to cook for you. You don't eat enough, this, and this. And I'm looking like, this damn me eating ain't got shit to do with me. It's genetics. Like, nobody understood. See, Marte RN, so she understands now more than ever because, she being a nurse. But the thing is, you can't be on some, who that coming in? London?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, I'm about to say, you gotta go to that room.
I had to pause for 2 seconds. Like, hold on.
Yeah. Hey, no, but it's crazy out here now because, dude went through all of them measures to date the same young lady. So you going out here to get 30 cosmetic surgeries to look different. Like you said, Jeff said he didn't even have to change his face because all he did was change his hair. You look the same. What are we doing?
And I put a poll up for anybody watching. Do you agree with doing surgery to enhance yourself? Yes or no? It's crazy.
Let me just came home from a date, PSA, and she got roses in her hand.
Uh-oh.
You know I'm gonna have to be nosy as hell.
Hey, you gotta go find out after this call.
I'm gonna have to get all the tea. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get the details.
Because I was peeking out the door. Hold on. I was peeking out the door and on my camera and seeing he opened the door and everything for her. I said, oh, okay, well, that's a good start.
Tell London, make sure he keep it up. I tell people all the time. I tell all my homegirls, family members, don't let a dude start opening that door and he can't keep it up 5 years later.
Okay.
I was in a hurry. No, don't start that. Don't start that. If you go start them flowers, keep the flowers going. If you gonna open the door.
Not Jerome. Let me just say this, because the other night I wanted to text you so bad, but I didn't. Because I don't know what else I was in the middle of doing, but somehow I got caught on Tubi. Okay. Now I ain't watched Tubi in a long time. Okay. But somehow the Caretaker came on.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh my God.
Now, I heard someone say they liked the movie, Jerome.
That man's body was delectable. Okay. Now,
not all men do that, but some still keep it.
Oh my God.
Blood said they stopping after 3 dates. They stop and open the doors. So go ahead.
You can stop lusting over there, Marte.
No, let me tell you something. In the middle of talking to my child, that man's body popped across that screen, and I told her, "Get out! I gotta finish watching TV. Just get out right now." Everything. Now, but guess what? That man body is natural. He worked for that goddamn body. Nah, he didn't go put no goddamn biceps and extra abdominal muscles in his stomach. No, that shit is natural.
Oh, yeah, I worked out with him before. He put that work in with them bikes.
God damn. I was like, Jesus Christ. Woo!
You done yet? You back on the road?
I don't know. Because I'm kind of wanting to watch the movie all over again just so I can see his goddamn body.
Hey, let me tell you, Jeff, listen.
Oh, my God.
Whenever I brought my friends around Marte, man, that was going to be hell. I couldn't come home with nobody. I couldn't come home with none of my friends. She come down there. Oh, let me touch your arm. Let me touch your chest. Like, get your ass up.
Oh my God, that man's body was beautiful, but again, it was natural.
Really
He
blessed.
didn't go. He
Lord,
didn't go
not
and get
too,
no
for real.
goddamn surgeries for that body. He worked for that body. Okay,
Hey, Blood
people.
say she about to go watch it.
Shout out to
Lord
our boy,
have mercy.
Snipes, acting and director.
Let's talk about she going to watch. Hey, like, hey, you know, Snipes, my man. But listen, I hit him and I told him, I said, hey, bro, what type of storyline was this bullshit, man? Like, be in some shit that got a better storyline, man.
Listen,
I
first
know
of all,
somebody said they liked the movie.
and I'm speaking from a woman's perspective, when you got a body like that coming across that goddamn screen, you don't give a fuck about the goddamn
No, I
storyline.
ain't saying nothing about him. I'm talking. Hey, his acting is superb. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Snipes can act. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't give two shits about the plot,
Oh,
the
damn.
storyline, none
She
of that.
wanted-
All I
Jeff, she
wanted.
wanted to know. You see this? Jeff, we can't bring her back on here. But take her back to the sports side, man. You see
Oh my God. That man body was beautiful. I'm sorry. It was beautiful.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. So what did you like? What did you like about the movie besides Snipes?
I couldn't even tell you because
Oh,
that's
that's
all I
my whole point. She said,
that's all I could look at was his goddamn body. That's it. Lord have mercy.
oh my God.
It was chiseled in all the right places. I said, well, goddamn, what the fuck? I feel like the last time I seen him, I was like, oh, I don't remember his body looking like that, Lord. What the fuck did he do, Jesus? Ooh, it was beautiful.
Hey, you see
You
seen him at the wedding.
Take
You
him out on two.
know
Hold
he
on. And I was pregnant at all. He better be lucky I was pregnant, Lord, during that wedding.
Oh my goodness.
That's all I got to say, Lord. Woof. Jesus Christ.
This feel a little weird right now, hearing all this. This is how we. I feel for the ladies when their homeboys be talking now. This little like uncomfortable.
Look, Jerome, don't bring Snipes around me, Lord. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
That's all I got to say, Jesus.
Hey,
Do not bring that man around me.
You see how Jeff uncomfortable. I've been dealing with this Jeff for so long, man. It's crazy now, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Check out his movies on Tubi.
Yeah, he got a couple of movies on Tubi.
Check out Don Snipes on Tubi, particularly The Caregiver. Woo, Jesus Christ.
No, it ain't caregiver. It's caretaker.
Is it caretaker?
Yeah, it's caretaker, right?
Caretaker. Okay.
Yeah. Y'all about to have me look it up, so we put the right stuff out.
It's the caretaker.
Oh my God. Look at his body. Fuck the movie. Look at his body. Jesus Christ.
She said,
Look,
hey, let me. We got to get you back on the track. We got to get you back on the track.
Men, and we got a woman right here objectifying the man for the last 10 motherfucking goddamn minutes.
Yeah. But
we got a woman doing it right now.
Jeff, the distinguishing factor between the topic of our discussion and me talking about Donald and his body, I made it very clear. Donald worked for that body. He didn't go and modify under the knife to get that body. He worked for that goddamn body. Okay, that's the difference, and that's the point of the story.
Shit. Clean up though, try to make
I'm just saying, he worked for him. Nah,
damn shame.
He didn't do like that Barbie can and go get some biceps and some triceps and some abdominal muscles added. No, he worked for that.
Hey, all I'm saying to you is, so we talk about somebody that's, obsessed with their ex. You ever had a stalking ex-boyfriend or somebody that actually, it was over and then they still was trying to get at you, like showing up at your job or showing up to school?
Well, I haven't had an ex to do no crazy ass shit like that. But I did have an ex where I had blocked him and he went a period of time where I didn't really hear from him. And then like maybe almost a year later, he just kept calling from all these different numbers and he just kept acting like, despite me saying like, no, thank you. Like the motherfucker still kept trying. Like I guess he thought he could change my mind, but by the time I finally had to just spell it out, but I was not rude about it. I think that's another thing too. I think sometimes it's our delivery as well. It's how you convey your message. Like if you trying to be shitty or condescending or rude or disrespectful with your shit, then okay, it might escalate it to a different type of measure. But thankfully in this situation, I was very direct, but I was very poised about it. I didn't want to, because clearly I could see, okay, this man still can't accept the fact that no matter how many numbers he's called me from, and I've blocked every last single number, despite the fact that when I hadn't blocked him, I wasn't responding to any of the texts. Anytime he took the conversation from general to, oh, let's go out, let's link up, when can we woo woo woo, and I just completely deflect the conversation. It was like he wasn't getting the message. But when I had to be very direct about it, I mean, obviously he didn't like it, but I haven't heard from the motherfucker again. So I felt like, okay, maybe that was the key. Maybe because I was direct, but not rude and not like trying to make them feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? I think
Basically,
that
you wasn't disrespectful to him,
I
type of
wasn't
thing.
disrespectful because again, I mean, we didn't work, but despite how much you think we could, I'm telling you we can't, and there's somebody else for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not her, but I don't know. I mean, I think you still could be like that, and you still might get a person who just can't accept that they don't want to let go, you know, and that's unfortunate. But
yeah, I think that's just the times we in, and
exactly.
I think that's where people have to. You got to know the dude that you date. Like you know, I tell girls all the time, like when you date a street dude, you gonna get street things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, you got to be prepared for how he responds to your rejection, how he responds to you closing that door. You got to be prepared for that.
Right.
I noticed Blush said something earlier. She said that she wants to do a breast reduction. That's something that's real too. I've seen that, Jeff. You told her no, she don't
Yeah.
need it, but in
Yeah.
reality,
I know about
it's a
back
lot of
pain.
women that have to get that done for back pain because
Exactly.
yeah, you know what I'm
True.
saying.
My auntie and my cousin just one of my cousins on my dad's side and my auntie on my dad's side, they just my auntie Ben had hers, but my cousin was just recently talking about she was about to have hers. And actually I'm glad you said that because I need to call her and ask her how did that go, because I think
Yeah,
that was
see
supposed
how
to
she's
be
doing and everything. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
But like I told her, I'm like, you know, if that is what's going to give you comfort and that's why you're doing it, okay, you know, I understand that because it is a lot for women to feel supported and, you know, comfortable. Like, I mean, sometimes you could call yourself getting the right bra and it's still not giving you the level of comfort that you want. And if it's for that reason, and again, you're not trying to cut corners and you're going about it the right way and you're asking the right questions and you're following up and you're doing all the things you need to do, then I understand that sometimes, you know, medical or surgeries are for medical interventions. Like if it was to help improve whatever is happening, you know, with your body. Like I understand that. But like if it's just strictly for cosmetic enhancement, you know, I think we need to pause and just ask a few more questions to better understand, is this really something that we need versus what we want? And I think that that's the big difference between these different types of surgeries, you know. Breast reduction is different from breast enhancement. You know what I mean? Again, are you getting a breast enhancement because you had breast cancer and you had to get your boobs cut off and you feel inadequate? Like, I mean, again, I just think that it should be medically based on why you're modifying your body and not socially based, basically, is my stance on it.
True.
I like
That's
that.
true. That's and bless you
What you
from
got,
that
Jeff?
TikTok. No, that's real. I mean, if it's hurting the female back, they should. I know her, so I fuck with her. But if you're just doing stuff to try to not, be, if you don't like you see in the mirror, that's where you have an issue. You need to figure out the root of that issue because
The root. There we go, Jeff. The root
it's still
cause.
gonna be there when you in the mirror
Period.
after you do
Period.
it.
Period.
Ain't gonna make
Whatever
it
is bothering you at the core is gonna still bother you, no matter what you do to modify your body. It's gonna still bother you. So again, fix the core of what's making you feel like you're not enough. Fix the core of that, and then decide if that's still something you want to do. And if so, kudos. But if you're strictly thinking that that's going to solve your inner problems, it's not. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to cause you more problems when you go through all of that and still have that inner trauma that you're still dealing with.
Looking over there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Got the Marte over here.
Okay.
What y'all
Off
doing?
the cup water.
Oh, that cut water.
What y'all doing for health?
Well, first of all, PSA on cut waters. If you do not stay at home, like Jerome said at the beginning of the show, shame on you, first of all. And secondly, if you go past 2, okay, understand that you're going to have a lot of problems once you go past the second one. I'm just telling you. Now, whoever that baker is of cut water, shout out to you. Because when I tell you, you don't need to go buy no bottle of liquor. Buy you a 4-pack or you a goddamn cut water. I don't care what brand it is.
It's called cut water.
I prefer the Long Island cut waters, okay? But one time I thought I was brave and we went to the damn Lions game and I had 3 cut water margaritas. Now, why the fuck did I do that? Oh,
I'm about to say, you wanted to be comatose.
Oh my God. When I tell you, it took the whole next day to recover. I said, oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh no. I had to recover. It took an entire day to recover. And I said, never again will I go past 2. That's my limit. So just so y'all know, this is my second one and I'm done. And I'm at home. So
what you doing for health now that you on the day shift now?
So the day shift was strictly to do a different type of training, which is when I go into the actual delivery room and assess the baby and see if they're good and can go back with mom, or do they need to come into the nursery where I'm at. And I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning, when I first got there, I used to avoid that role like the plague because I said, fuck all that. I don't want all that responsibility. Let the goddamn doctor decide if that's what the baby need or not. I don't want to be the person to do that. But I knew the time was coming where I was gonna have to do the training and get hands deep in there. When I tell you, I ain't never thought I would see so many goddamn coochies in my life, Lord. I said, God, that is not what I was looking forward to in my life. All I wanted to do was to work with the goddamn babies. I did not want to be looking up nobody's coochies and bring the babies out in the world. I did not want that. But that's what I've been doing. And I still got one more week of training on days. But then by next Sunday, I'm going to go right the fuck back to nights, Lord. I said, God damn. I just ain't going to never be able to balance my REM sleep at all. But it's okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
So Jeff, this week, man, I just encourage the fellas out there, calisthenics, man. If you can't do 20 to 25 push-ups without breathing hard, that's a problem. We gotta get back.
Hold on. Now, Jerome done lost his goddamn mind because I can't even do
I said fellas, not ladies.
Oh.
See, hey, that's that cup water. See there, folks?
I can't even do. Hold on. I can't even do one goddamn push-up. Fuck 25.
Hey, she just told y'all stay away from 3, but she needs to stay away from 2. I'm just telling y'all. I just said, fellas. I don't know how she heard, ladies and gentlemen.
All I heard was 25 push-ups, and I said, "Oh, he got me fucked up."
You missed a lot.
Hey,
You missed a
well,
whole
I
lot.
said fellas. So let me start over again. Fellas, not ladies. If you can't do 20 to 25 push-ups, you need to start doing some calisthenics to get back on track because
what's the calisthenics? What's that word? I ain't never heard that word.
Hey, you went to Cast Tech. You went to Cast Tech. You should know that.
Hold on, Jeff. What was your word that you kept using? And I had to look it up because I didn't think it was a real word. And then after I questioned you about it, I started hearing the word everywhere.
Capitulate.
Capitulate. Like, who the fuck heard of that shit before? Oh my God. Jerome. Now
I did a word, Marte.
Hold on.
To let motherfuckers know what the hell that word is. What the
was
hell,
your
man?
word again, Jerome? What was your word tonight?
Calisthenics.
Calisthenic. I'm gonna have to look that shit up.
Right now.
Yeah, look that one up.
I want to throw something at her.
I'm gonna have to look that shit up. I don't think
you went to nursing school.
Hey, basically, it's things you can do right at your house. You know what I'm saying? Pull-ups, push-ups.
Who doing pull-ups? Oh my
abs. God. You know, doing all those different types of things. But yeah, that's my thing this week, Jeff. Is just
okay.
You know what I'm saying, focusing on old school before you had the fitness centers. The old
that Rocky training in. I got you.
Yeah. That's it.
I feel you.
How about the number one exercise in the world that doesn't take much effort?
Walking.
Period.
There you go.
Walk. And that's gonna do you justice. Period.
There you go.
Yeah,
they did it in the Bible, and you don't read about all the diseases we had today. So hey,
but some I don't know. Some might be wrong with our food because you got people from the old school. Maybe they cooked everything. They lived to almost 100 years old.
Yeah.
Some of us don't get to 40.
Yeah, you know they messing up the food. Unless you getting your food from the farm directly.
And they would eat not healthy stuff. You know, chitlins,
neck bones,
all like. And they eat that at 87, like 87, they ate all that. We eat all this healthy shit, and like they died at 35. Like, huh?
Yeah.
Man, that's weird as hell.
Biogenetics, they putting it in the food.
Yeah. Injecting everything.
Yeah.
What you got, Jeff?
For me, it's been doing multiple workouts again after I got better from being sick.
Okay, first of all, I'm just now really paying attention to your background. Wait a minute, let me see if I could turn my camera so I can zoom in. Let me see, what the fuck is this background? What is this background?
It's a wallpaper background.
Okay, I'm like, hold on. Somebody that moves up in the world. Hold on, Jeff. I had to turn the camera. Like, what the fuck is this?
America, I did 5 seasons of Sports Lounge with
God damn! Like, wait a minute. Okay, I was
on this show for a goddamn hour, and now she gonna say, "What is your background, Jeff?" Wait, what?
First of all,
put the drink down, Dad. Put the goddamn drink down, Marte. Damn. Put the drink down,
Roman Jeff.
Put the drink down. Hey, London, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, London?
Hold on, Jeff. First of all, if I was on my computer, I would have been seeing that shit. But I'm on my phone, and I can only hold on. I can only see so much. You know, I got my glasses on. Hold on, I got my glasses on, and I still couldn't see it. And finally, I was like,
and noticed, like,
hold on, Jeff, I see it. Now, what the fuck is this?
You just start paying damn attention to it. That's what the fuck.
I know. It's sad.
Your ass, quit playing with me.
I'm just saying. I didn't know what
you still got to flip your head.
Yeah.
One day this will be my background. I'm assuming it will.
Hold on, I thought I missed a whole lot. I'm like, damn, we only stopped the sports show a few months ago. What the fuck has happened that fast? Like, I was confused.
Oh no, it's coming this year now. Believe that shit.
Okay, well, praise God, hallelujah. We're gonna put it in.
Trust me.
Put it in the atmosphere. Put it in the atmosphere.
Shit. All y'all gonna know, like, we doing it different. We gonna have
Okay. All right.
live in Georgia with it. Like, damn, yeah, don't worry about it. We already got everybody, the whole team coming. Let's go down there and do it. That shit coming. But it's been fun.
It has. I appreciate the invite. Okay. At first, I was a little confused because I was thinking to myself, I don't have no dimple implants or surgery, so I don't even know why they told me to come on the show and talk about this shit.
It's
I don't
from
even
a
have
female's
it.
perspective. Female's perspective to talk about the enhancements that women doing. Are they going too far? Everything that you touched on. So that's why.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I ain't got no goddamn dimple surgery, so I don't. But I love my cousin, and Jeff is always gonna be my sports guy. I just got a little too busy with work, so I just couldn't do the show no more. But I'm glad y'all invited me.
Yeah, you always welcome back if you have time.
Yes. Well, hopefully, now that I'm going back to this stupid ass night schedule, I hope that I could be reacclimated enough to try to make room for doing, the sports cast again. Because I do love sports, and I was very much like invested in this last March Madness. It was beautiful. But yeah, one day, Jeff, we gonna get back to things. I just gotta get things settled. That's all.
Yeah, you busy.
Yeah.
Well, find out the scoop with London and tell me tomorrow.
Okay, because as soon as this call in, I'm about to get all the tea. Okay.
Hey, you in London, have a good night. And everybody out there, y'all have a good night. Jeff, have a good night. This was a good one. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Y'all enjoy yourself. Until next time, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to purchase my latest products, my books and music, go to Amazon.com. I have new merchandise on the way. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with JLE Network. Thanks for coming.